So first of all, I would like to introduce Liju. She's a lead mentor for the UX and UI track. She has over 25 years of experience in visual media arts and UX and UI design in the software service industry. And actually, she is not new to the internship program because this is the second time she's offering to lead the interns in this field. So without further ado, let's welcome Liju.
Hello. Thanks, John, for the awesome introduction. Great to see everyone here. My name is Liju Huang. I'm a UX UI designer. So you might have this question in mind. What is UX UI really? UX is actually short for user experience. UI is short for user interface design. So over the past few years, this term UX has become a buzzword in the industry. What it means is this. UX basically makes things easier and more intuitive for the client when he or she interacts with our apps, websites, or other digital products. So you might have this question, right? Like, is UX design a really good career for me? So let's start by looking at some numbers. First one, user satisfaction equals revenue. All right, so a good UX design can lead to happier customers. That's what we all know. Fewer complaints, more sales, fewer abandoned carts, and higher profits. So based on one example, based on BOS user center redesign of the registration process, this process increased the registration up by 45% alone. So yeah, that is great of doing that. And the second is upward spending. A global tech spending on the UX design alone predict to have a 6.5 growth next year. Third, global industry trend. This industry is a 162 billion industry and will grow more than 20% next year. Fourth, based on the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, there is a 25% growth projection in UX design market in 2022. So what those numbers telling us is that UX designer is one of the high demanding job. Not only that, it is also a very competitive job market. And that's why we are here to help you. All right, next slide, please. So what is this internship schedule and deliverable will be? In the first month, I will introduce UX career path, and mentee will have to complete a learning path called Becoming a UX Designer. I will also expect mentee to complete Figma training class, which is the most popular UX design tool right now. Second and third month, mentee will take the lead to design CCE flyers or other CCE brand-related design and document how they make that design decision. Also, they will start working on their own hands-on project. Fourth and fifth month, we will be focusing on building your UX portfolio. Besides mentee's portfolio website, the deliverable will also include a presentation deck to show their design research and process. Next slide. So what are the qualifications? I'm actually looking for an active junior and senior college students that are majoring in graphic design, informatics, or communication design, or any relevant major with human-computer interaction that has hands-on experience with UI, UX assignments. I'm also looking for the time commitment of 7 hours per week for 5 months. So if you are enthusiastic about UX world, apply, but remember to include your digital portfolio. A website is preferred, but if you only have PowerPoint, PDF, PNG at this point, that's okay. At least that will give me some good idea of where you are. Okay. Next slide, please. So what does the hands-on project do, you might wondering? The next 2 slides will give you some idea. So option 1, this is a mobile app design. I will start by asking you to think about problems you encounter in your everyday life and how a simple app product could solve these problems. This could be as basic as a productivity or reminder app, or as complex as a social network. For this project, the deliverable will be design an onboarding flow, the in-app screens, and user dashboard or profile. Your final design should include a persona and use cases, as well as sketches, wireframes, and a final prototype beautifully marked up. All right, next slide. All right, so this is the option 2, marketing website. For this project, you will come up with a real or fake client and consider how your design can showcase relevant information about the product and move the visitors from the discovery phase to the conversion phase. This page will need visuals of the product, of course, and compelling text to explain product features and any other tools to sell people on the product, like user testimonials. So these are just the 2 possible hands-on project options. I'm sure you will surprise me with some innovative idea. As a UX designer, portfolios are part of how you want to represent yourself as a brand and the quality of work you are capable of doing. So a UX portfolio is really important, and it's a representation of your not only your design ability, but your design process and how you visually present your work to others. So this internship program is designed to help you create a compelling UX portfolio and a presentation tailored to getting hired in a corporate setting. So I'm really looking forward to working with you on this creative journey. And thank you all. Back to you, John.
Wow, thank you, Liju, for the wonderful introduction of the UI and UX track. Actually, believe it or not, the CCE website layout, as well as some of these slides, template, and the webinar flyer are all designed by Liju. So if you joined this internship track, you'll get to work on these exciting projects.